show.
Hey.
This is nobody. Who is somebody? Penelope.
And I'm Kevin Johnson, here to give you just one's opinion, and welcome to this week's episode of Unsolicited Advice. You know what I'm saying? About to get it popping off again. Yeah, you ready to have a good time?
Yeah.
All right, man. So today's verse is coming from a very popular scripture, man. We're going to Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. You know, I really want to get to the part. That's popular scripture. We want to get to that part because it's got a lot to do with our show too. You know, they walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I shall fear no evil. Mm-hmm. That's got to do a lot with our topic today because we're talking about these aliens out here, man. So the government has come forward and admitted, hey, we got UFOs and we don't know how to explain them. But they have not talked about whether there's actual aliens yet.
You believe that shit?
We about to get into it, but first I'm gonna let you introduce what we got here to eat. You know what I'm saying? What we about to dine on while we had this conversation?
Peach cobbler.
I might go out and get some there. I mean, you ain't got nothing to talk about with just peach cobbler.
You know, like I said, I don't like a lot of dough, a lot of crust and stuff like that. So, but I love me some peaches. And other people, peach cobbler, I don't be liking because it be full of dough.
I like the dough. I'm a dough person, though.
And maybe 4 peaches.
I mean, I like my ratio to be about maybe 40% dough. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe 30% dough. You know what I'm saying? And then peaches. You know, I like each layer. I like the layered peach cobbler.
I remember my mother had made, and I was young or whatever. So you know how when you cut into it and then the peaches come swimming? So I just kept taking them. Oh, then when my mother came to go cut in it, she screamed.
Nothing but crust?
Like, no, you didn't take all the doggone peaches.
Crust and peach juice. Yeah, peach liquor. You know what I'm saying? So, to get back to your question, do Kevin believe in aliens? Logically, I believe it has to be. And aliens meaning there's life on, meaning like life on other planets, not just, traditional Roswell, green with the black eyes. I mean, who knows what they look like, but there's definitely life on other planets, man. Especially if you look at the span of years, we have evidence that dinosaurs existed, but you never seen a dinosaur. But it had to be on the planet because we have evidence of the fossils here.
Yeah, that's true. But
so,
you know what? There's some crazy stuff that's in the sea.
Who's to say dinosaurs aren't aliens? Maybe they inhabited the Earth first and then died off. And bam, now we took over.
Nah, it's hard enough to deal with people on planet Earth than to deal with something else.
The idea, put like this, we know how many, there's a couple hundred galaxies.
Why it's not in the book? If there is something else somewhere else, then it should be in here.
You think so?
But like I said, there's stuff in the ocean. They're like, I guess people, the more they're learning to go down on
the deeper, darkest recesses of the ocean.
Crazy creatures down there that I've never seen before.
Right. So it's not.
So aliens are in the water.
Yeah. They're definitely unknown creatures. And I feel like we are, if you look at humans, we're the smartest thing on this planet, I guess. But we just barely scratching getting to Mars. Like, we just got that part down where we're trying to, all right, in 20 years, we'll be able to get there. I find it hard to believe that someone somewhere in a different galaxy, one that's not with us, with my very educated mother served nuggets now, because they can't say 9 planets. Whatever they say, man. There has to be some other form of it, especially if we're seeing evidence of people just these unidentified objects flying through, checking on us. I wouldn't be surprised. And I also feel like this. You know, I think God gives people visions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at, biblically, God gives people visions. And sometimes we'll see the vision, but I think people decide, oh, that'll be a good movie. So it's a lot of alien movies I feel like are quite possibly true.
Why aliens gotta be so ugly and gross?
Who says that? They could be shapeshifters. I honestly believe that. Especially we don't know. We don't
watch Supernatural like I do.
We use 10% of our brain, less than 10%.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows the other 90% could do? I might be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about the superpowers, I might be able to bloop. Now I got crust in my peach cobbler.
Everybody who can use more of their brain, then there'll be some other situation going on.
It's weird. They weird job. Most people who I've seen, well, the accounts that I've heard of people who use more of their brains generally have some type of psychic ability. Mm-hmm. I think as humans, when we can't explain it, it ain't real. We hate not knowing. We hate the lack of knowledge. We hate feeling like we don't have a grasp on things. So I feel like it's easy for us to be like, ain't no aliens out there. Really? In all of space? You don't even know what's going on the other side of the world, let alone all the space. I mean, well, who cares? I mean, like I'm not concerned as an earthling. I'm not concerned with what's going on anywhere else. And I want y'all to know I'm an earthling because I'm not an undercover alien. So I wanted to.
But things is different when you go to other states. Shoot, I mean, everybody have different, slang and, and if you do something different, they're like, where are you from?
They can spot Detroiters. People spot Detroiters too.
Yeah.
People will spot Detroiters big time.
Everywhere I go, California, Hawaii, you say Detroit.
Well, it's funny.
I heard somebody, killed, you just look at them wrong.
Yeah,
that's what's going around.
Michael Jackson said you're a stranger in Moscow. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real Michael Jackson is. That song, "Stranger in Moscow." But I also think about that too. When you asked the question earlier about why isn't it in there? Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like when it comes to this, I feel like this was man-made for Earth. I mean, like it can't.
Them ugly little things that's in the ocean, I don't know what's the purpose of them and how they for us.
You think aliens would read the Bible? I mean, of course. I mean, I don't think so. It's just me. It's just my personal opinion. Just one man's opinion. But you know what I'm saying? It's hard. That's when it does make faith. It does kind of test your faith then. Because then you start to ask those questions.
Well, I mean, if people believe in aliens, then why is it so hard for people to believe in God?
Right, which is true. So let me ask you this then. Do you think that the aliens then serve this God?
All I know is it say you're not going to paradise.
If you don't believe.
If you don't believe. And we the only ones who build, institutions to praise. You don't see birds or dogs building temples,
right?
To praise or whatever. So
yeah, no, it's deep, man. So do us a favor, man. Get in the comments, light them up. Let us know what you think, man. Do you think aliens exist? Are we alone, or is it some X-Files, Skulder and Mully?
And let me see your receipts.
Type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no regular picture of Sasquatch in the distance, fuzzy. Nah, man. If you feel like you got something, let us know, man. We would love to see it on Unsolicited Advice. So, yeah.
I'm nobody who's somebody.
And
Penelope.
I'm Kevin Johnson. To you, just one man's opinion. We out.
Peace.